Hi, it's Kat here and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to give you my 10 tips on how to make your massage flow. So for those of you who don't know me, I am a beauty therapist in Australia and I'm also studying to be a remedial massage therapist. Super passionate about the industry and I make videos within that umbrella. So I also take video suggestions, so feel welcome to let me know. Anyways, let's get into this video. So my first tip is to start with flow. So that starts from that first handshake to the gestures you make as you bring your client into the room, as you sit them down, you bring them to the bed. You enter the room once they've gotten onto the bed and they've undressed. You know, you want to make that first touch you want to let the client know that you're there and gradually go into it. So that brings me to when you apply the oil. So this is a really important tip in my opinion. And when you first, oh, here's my dog, hello. When you first get the oil onto the client, you want to make it nice and warm so that then you're not getting a bit of a shock as you put the oil onto the client. So you pop it on there and drizzle it over the client, however you do it. I've seen therapists do it in a way where they get the oil, la 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 la, and you can hear that oil slapping around in their hand, and then they kind of go onto the client, and it's like flap, 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 go spread that oil. But that's kind of a little bit of a shock. I don't know, it reminds me of basting a turkey. It's not very nice, and I don't think it's a nice first touch to give. So I highly recommend drizzling that oil on and slowly, moving into your massage movements as you spread the oil. Make it an artistic flow and make it really consistent. And so number 2 is you want to be doing long flowing movements starting from broad to specific. So what I mean by that is starting with your lovely effleurages, going really nice and slow but not too deep, going around and then bringing it up, using those transition movements to switch from your long effleurage to maybe your short petrissage or your kneading. So using the combination of broad to begin with, you're introducing yourself to the client and the muscles, making yourself known, and then you can go into those specific movements where you're actually really getting into the nitty-gritties. Number 3, so light to firm touch. It's similar to the last point, but it kind of goes with when you're draping or undraping, or when you're entering the body or exiting the body. So as you introduce yourself, kind of doing it nice and soft and then going into firm, or when you're leaving the body, slowly decrease the pressure and then glide off. So it kind of gives the body a little bit of a warning and also increases the sensory experience as well. Number 4, always want to stay in contact with the client. Let them know you're there. I think for people who haven't had a massage before, they might feel a little bit nervous almost about experiencing it completely, and if they don't know where you are in the room, it can be a little bit daunting. It's like, what are they going to touch next? They might be a bit self-conscious in some ways, so always keep maintaining that touch, even when you're draping and undraping, kind of stretching out the legs, gliding along the body, always staying in contact. As soon as you break contact, you kind of break that relaxation and you could kind of startle the client or wake them up a little bit, and you want it to flow the entire time. So definitely always stay in contact as much as you can. So number 4, plan your movements. So what I mean by that is you don't need to have a full massage regime or performance or whatever you want to call it stuck in your head and using it on every client. Another one of my puppies is here. And really remember what you do. So if you've gone from the start of your massage, you've gone effleurage, 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 petrissage, 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 those scooping movements and maybe hand over hand, do the same thing again on the other side. You don't really want to be randomly whipping out moves and kind of making it I don't know, a little bit inconsistent. I mean, you can, if that is your style of massage and you find it really does work, I think that can be really beautiful too. But plan it ahead and make it a little bit more predictable than random. It kind of, I really think it does make the massage flow a lot better. So number 6, repeat your moves at least 3 times. So kind of back to that last point I said, but you know, don't just do one, what's her move? So a friction of a spot just once and never go back to it. Do it 3 times. You know, don't just do it real fast and real firm. You know, start off with a bit of a light friction maybe, and then go back and do another one over the same muscle, and then a third one. So that really does help. Number 7, I get a bit of trouble doing these hand gestures. So confident draping is my 7th tip. So this, the best example I can think of this one is when you get to the buttocks glute region. When you're first starting off, it might seem like a bit of a scary area to be touching. Usually the client feels a bit weird about it. They feel a little bit less weird about it if you've already told them prior. But what you want to be doing is when you get to that area, quickly grab the towel, but you know, flowing, and put it under the underwear and bringing it down. So confidently, which means doing it 1 grab, twist, pull down. A non-confident way of doing it would be pulling one part down, kind of wiggling it a little. Maybe you've made a bit of a noise as you're doing it as well, and you're showing that you're having a bit of trouble. Gives the client a little bit of anxiety. So you want to be doing this confidently, letting the client feel like you know what you're doing, and just gives a bit of ease and flow as well. And when you get to the legs, for example, just slowly grabbing the towel, flipping it over, and then maybe glide over the leg. So just trying to do as less movements as possible, but maybe slow and focused. That's my tip. Number 8. Number 8. So I love this tip, and one of my lecturers at TAFE taught me this, and if you're out there, Diana, thank you for the tip. I think it's really, really beautiful. So when you're doing your massage, just close your eyes and just focus on the massage. Focus on your touch and really delve into what you're doing. I find whenever I close my eyes and I start really focusing in, it feels really beautiful, and I don't need to overthink anything. It's really nice. And that goes on to number 9, which Diana also told me, is to listen to the music. Just, you know, listen to the music. And sometimes what I even like to do is, as the tempo changes, I like to kind of change the massage up. So sometimes in the Spire workout, the music will be really soft piano, and that's when I'm really loving those deeper, like long flowing movements. And then it might go into this, I think one that comes to mind is like this Indian kind of music, like Native American music, and it kind of goes a little bit fast with the drums. So I start doing a little bit of petrissage, really get into it. I think clients do really feel that kind of enthusiasm and do really enjoy it. So however you do it, just listen to the music and enjoy your massage. And number 10 is get a massage yourself. So, hey, we all love massage. We love giving massage, but get a massage and remember what it feels like to experience that beautiful, I guess, relaxation massage. Hey, and this doesn't always go for relaxation massage. I'd say get a remedial or get a sports and see what you like with their techniques that flow. Experience it, feel what feels good, and yeah, just pick and choose what you like. That's the best way to learn in massage, in my opinion. Hopefully when I be going overseas, I cannot wait to experience massage from these different cultures. I think that would be just such a good learning opportunity. I can kind of pick and choose what I like and bring it into my own practice. And that's what I've been doing since day one, and yeah, definitely be continuing to do that. So here you are, there are my tips for making your massage flow. And just to end, I just kind of wanted to say, massage, in my opinion, it's like a dance. It's an artistic performance. So if you think of it that way and think of it like you're performing for, you know, maybe a stage or, I don't know, a big audience, for example, really think of it like that, because it is. I do believe you're performing something and you're giving something very special. So that's the way I see it. And I just wanted to let you guys know that this video was actually inspired by me watching some videos to do with the World Massage Championships. Would you believe it? There's actually a thing called the World Massage Championships. So I watched a couple of videos the other night and saw these, you know, tandem massage, or these are just the world's greatest massage therapists, and they've got the most amazing flow, doing such quick movements or slow movements, and it just, oh, it looked amazing. So what I'll do, actually I'll link a couple that I really thought were really beautiful or interesting, or even things that I learned from them. So I'll link them below so you can kind of click on it and have a little look. Anyways, that's all from me. Thank you for watching, and yeah, if you like this video, can't believe that one out. Consider subscribing, and yeah, send me some comments below on what you really liked or what you would like me to do in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I hope you can make your massage flow as well.